Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, the home field of the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Buckeyes will kick it away to get this game going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. First play, looking to throw it. Aggressive call on the opening play. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
A quick throw out left, complete. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught at the 30. Still running. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Quick juke to get free. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Fresno State offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his back. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. This quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
1st and goal here for the offense. At the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Cole. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Well, nobody's open, you can't risk a possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it right near the end zone. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face 3rd and long or punt from this position. Quick throw caught on the left side. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Backed up on 3rd down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. 1st down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Fresno State. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And he knocks through the PAT. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Here's the option play. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
First down now at the 44. A lot can change in one play. Suddenly this offense out near midfield. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they get to completion. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And through one quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And completion makes it second and short. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Blocked by the receiver. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
A solid drive in the making here. It's another first down as they cross the 40. They're going to pull it down and run. And the defense wraps him up.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Incomplete. Almost had his second interception of the game. He's going to bring up a third down play.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They'll run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this drive. It's 3rd down and 7. Thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Now here's the toss play. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Twelfth play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Fresno State.
Twelfth play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for the first down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it.
Military stunt.
And now the handoff.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2?
Let's go. Let's go.
He's looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He couldn't stop him there. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Can you believe that he's missed the extra point?
That keeps the score. Fresno State 20, Ohio State 14.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Ohio State 14.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different...
No shot to bring him down. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. The shotgun running play call. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Cart over the middle. It's Sota. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback still with the football. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Well, Chris, we always talk about adjustments being made at halftime, and this offense clearly needed to make adjustments, but what they're trying here early in the second half is not working.
Punt team ready to boot it away.
17 in punt formation to kick it away.
We'll see what he can do with the return. Still going. It's a foot race. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And they begin 1st and goal, looking to cash in on this incredible field position. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He keeps it on a design run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. First play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. Refuses to go down. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Makes a quick catch. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Can they keep this drive going? Try to convert on 3rd down now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the right side. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 45. Here he goes. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Man, I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Nice Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Set to advance on the football.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Bulldogs offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route, you tackle him inbounds, it keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Short completion to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. No huddle now for the offense.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. Doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, testing the middle. And that one's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Working clock with the ground game. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. No chance to catch him there.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the second down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.